So in the prior video, we addressed the culture question. Now we need to address the origination side, and that is, can a platform provide leverage and help you originate easier than you could on your own or somewhere else? So what does that mean? Well, there are two types of transactions in my mind. There's commodity versus non-commodity. And a commodity transaction is one that is, you know, what we call hard to get and easy to do. Uh, a first mortgage financing on a Class A building without structure or really high leverage. Commodity deals are often are won by platform or by relationship. You know, if there's a $200 million transaction that's on the market and I show up and some of the other acronym firms, the large acronym firms, which we shall not name, show up, and I can say, look, I'm really smart. Clearly we have the experience and the capabilities to do that. But then, company one says we did $500 million last year. The other company says we sold that building to you. Third one says we leased it for you. Fourth one says we manage it for you. Fifth one says you want to buy something from us over here. So the platform will at times allow you to win these commodity deals. That's just a function of the business. Or you have a relationship. You went to school with the person, you know him from a prior job, you and her work together on some other deals that you've closed, whatever it is, right? So commodity really is platform or relationship. Non-commodity is won by knowledge or relationship, right? Relationship, by the way, helps you win everything. But the non-commodity deals, the things that are structured, equity, transitional, development, sort of, more esoteric type of transactions like CPACE and ground leases, which I'm going to talk quite a bit about later. Those are the circumstances in which you can win the non-commodity deals. So when I think about, can a company help you leverage yourself to win transactions, the answer is, well, it depends. Certainly some of the bigger firms, the acronym firms, can use the breadth of their platform to help you win a deal. However, the simple question is your prospect already covered? And that was one of the challenges that I had as I was sort of looking around. There were certainly firms that would help me be able to win some business. But if a lot of my targets were already covered, sort of no point to it. So yes, a large platform could help you, but you need to have the opportunity to go after the right accounts in order to do that. And then the second question is can a platform help you win non-commodity? Well, this one is interesting. And that is, does the company itself have a knowledge base, which is, and I don't want to use the word unique, but certainly one that is market leading or cutting edge to some extent to help you win the business? Does a company have experience in doing transactions on a development side? Does a company have the outlets for doing equity deals? Does the company know about the esoterics like CPACE or ground? So let's talk about our company here. We are clearly not a large acronym firm, although to date we have transacted over $1 billion of transactions, which I think is, almost makes us like a real firm. We have enough breadth of execution with people in the different offices to feel like a good size, strong middle market enterprise. And we're continuing to grow. And so can we help win on the peripheral for commodity deals? Of course, sitting at home, in the basement is very different than having a company behind you with $1 billion of track record, let alone all the other things that we've done outside of the company prior to its formation. Where I think the company really excels is on the non-commodity side. And that really is where we hang our flag, because there it requires knowledge. It requires a little bit of brain power to take on complex transactions. Doing a development deal doesn't get done by asking for a rent roll, right? Getting equity done doesn't necessarily get executed just by knowing a couple of banks. The amount of information that is necessary to execute on these types of transactions is pretty vast, and requires a lot of internal infrastructure and also attention from senior people. One of the things that I like to pride myself on is, what role does David Eyzenberg play within a company? Well, my job really is, obviously, besides leading and setting the vision, is to be the tip of the spear for people. That's how I think about it. I need to be there to help my people succeed, right? It doesn't matter at what level you are, without a toll. So if you listen to the culture video, you understand that that is one of those things that I'm pretty keen on. I'm here to help you win business, and I bring, with all humbleness, of course, a lot of experience on transactions on the both commodity and non-commodity side, especially on the more esoteric product types like ground lease and CPACE, where we are by far the market leader in a space. So we as a company can certainly create leverage for you to help you originate these types of transactions, certainly better than many of our competitive set. And I am personally here to help you win your relationships. If you don't know how to advance a conversation, if you are stuck on how to do a follow-up, if you need help in pitching, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to provide leverage for you to be successful. And so our company certainly can answer that question of, can we provide leverage and help you originate better than you could on your own?